was created by this girl by the name of Jovialicious on Twitter, or also known as the Jovi Peña on Instagram. Looks like she's just another typical IG model. I'm not entirely sure what she does for a living, but it does look like her two main platforms are Instagram and TikTok. And according to her, she said on January 1st, 2023, which was New Year's Day, I was at a party by a complete stranger. I was invited to this party by someone I thought to be a friend. I asked for help and it's not going anywhere, so I decided to take it to social media. His name is Jigui, or I believe that's Jigui Sak. And here, as you can see, is the Instagram page of this guy that she's throwing allegations at. His name is Richie_Jiggy. Please, none of you go over there and message or harass this guy because we don't know anything about the story yet. None of this has been confirmed. These are just all allegations so far. Also, here is a photo of this man, and as you can see,
he's weird. He's weird.
You can see one of the likes under his photo was by Kai. Now, to get started, her first tweet in this thread said, I was invited by Kai Cenat. When I decided to leave, he told me I'd be safer upstairs since I was drunk and nobody would bother me. However, after I fell asleep, since I thought it was safe due to there being security and Kai's confirmation, however,
you know, maybe he's done a lot of drugs. You never know.
I wasn't safe. Jigui Sak walked into the room where I was asleep and brutally me to the point to where I bled. When I woke up to see him still on top of me, I called him out as he and he told me that I was in his bed and that's why he did what he did. I was in shock. I called and texted my quote-unquote friend who invited me, but I got no answer, and I was told by the that he left, which I found out later to be a lie. Obviously, that friend is Kai Cenat, since he's the one who invited her. I'm not entirely sure if anybody else partook in her invitation to this party, but she goes on to say, he told me we can just keep it a secret and pretend nothing happened, but I was already traumatized by then. I asked him if he at least used protection, which he then showed me a dirty and said, yes, a skin's. Now I have to take medication for a month to make sure I don't catch any ST. As you all know, those only protect you from unwanted pregnancies and not STDs. I spent all day crying and processing what happened to me instead of enjoying my vacation in New York. At nighttime, I had dinner reservations, but I went to the emergency room instead as I was still in pain from what happened to me.
Oh my God, this is exactly why I don't go to parties. Because shit like this could happen to guys and girls, man. That's just wild, bro. Like, it's not even Kai Cenat's fault, because he was just trying to look out for him by because I guess she was drunk or whatever, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to go to a party, make sure like there's not, because when he was hosting the party, it was like 200 people, about I think yeah, it's like around 200 people or more. Like, how can you even control that? People could just bring drugs to the club, to the party. Obviously there's going to be alcohol, but people just drink and drink and drink and drink to the point where they just are so drunk that they can't even help themselves. Like, Kai Cenat was trying to help her out, sending her upstairs, but damn. This is why parties are not safe. Like, if I were to ever go to a party, I would not drink. I don't need to get drunk to have fun. I would never do drugs. I would never do none of that. Because, like, I wouldn't trust anything. I wouldn't trust anything. I wouldn't even trust the food. Like, you never know if they have fucking drugs and shit. I don't even know.
Describe what the person looked like to my friend, I guess Kai Cenat, who had invited me to the party, and he said he didn't know the person. However, after digging for a day and a half, I found the person's Instagram and that they have been friends for years. And here are the photos that she linked to that tweet. Here's a photo of Kai Cenat with rich_.jiggy. As you can see, this is literally the photo that we saw earlier in the thread with Kai Cenat's like, and I'm not entirely sure why he would lie about knowing this guy. That seems kind of sus already, especially if a girl is coming to you kind of explaining that this guy may have her. I mean, Kai has not yet come out to explain his side of the story yet, but I'm pretty sure that will be out soon. And if everything she says is true, and these allegations coming out and starting with a lie to try and cover up for your boy is already sus. But upon her finding this guy's...
Well, actually, let me defend Kai Cenat real quick. I'm gonna defend Kai Cenat. That's not the case. He wasn't trying to defend him.
Instagram page and find...
So, as you can see, it says, "That's your homie. For real, bro. That's why you ain't help me. That's why you ain't go up. You know what he was doing." That was not the case. There was like about 300 something people in the, like, you know, I don't even know. I wasn't there. So obviously I can't explain for sure. But from the information that was going on, blah, blah, blah. As soon as she showed him the picture, he went right through the authorities. He went to the police, his manager. He actually explained everything. Not in a good way, but, you know.
Out that Kai does actually know him, or at least has met him in the past. She decided to screenshot the photo and texted him by saying, "That's your homie for real, bro. That's why you ain't help me. That's why you ain't go up. You knew what he was doing." And he responded back by saying, "Yo, what the f***? I'm literally getting info as we speak. Are you crazy? I knew what was going on." So he's basically saying he didn't know what the hell, what was happening. He had no idea that his boy was doing that to girls. And I guess he was just getting information on the story. But I mean, is your boy really gonna admit to the fact that...
Just look at him. Oh my God.
He may have possibly violated a girl against her will? I doubt that. But if she did go to the police and there are records of her filing a complaint, and if the records of her actually going to the hospital, right, and actually being examined and taking a kit and finding somebody else's DNA inside of her, if it turns out to be this guy in the photo that Kai Cenat is actually friends with and was kind of trying to cover for, then damn, this may be the end of Kai Cenat's career.
So first off, why are you saying kind of when you don't even know the whole story? I don't even know the whole story. As if the situation is true. Even if it's the guy, that's the guy itself. It has nothing to do with Kai Cenat. Nothing. Because it wasn't, I don't even know. It's not even me trying to support Kai Cenat. It's just like, again, there's a bunch of people in the fucking party. How are you supposed to manage 200 to 300 people at once? You're telling me one person can manage 300 fucking people in a party? That was his decision. That was his choice, and obviously he's gonna have to get the repercussions. He needs to go to jail for that. But obviously, due to what I've saw, whatever in the videos I saw, she's doing the DNA, she's doing all that crap. So we just gotta find out. And then Kai Cenat went to the authorities straight away.
Career. Definitely hope not, because you never want to see a young brother actually fail in life, but so far it ain't looking too good right now. She then went on to say that it's been 5 days since the incident and I haven't been able to sleep or eat properly. I haven't been able to socialize or go to work. This is all I think about 24/7. I'm not looking for attention. All I want is the justice I deserve. I want to stop him from hurting anyone else. And she ended it with that. And honestly, you know me, I don't believe anything without proof. I don't believe anything without evidence, because these are just allegations that can seriously ruin somebody's life and reputation forever. You know, men have been sent to prison and literally killed themselves over things like that turns out they didn't actually do. You know, scholarships stripped away, sponsorships removed, family disowning them, losing their jobs, losing everything, right? You know, she did a little bit of investigative work herself, and she's found some things that kind of make her seem as if she's telling the truth. And of course, in the comment section, people are asking questions like, are you going to the police? Somebody said she already did. I'm not entirely sure about that. I haven't seen any paperwork yet, but I will try to find it if I can. Somebody else said, from what I just read, it sounds like you got set up. And man, it gets even worse, because last night also, based on me checking her page out, it seems as though that she has posted a picture of a kid that she did do. And she said, for everyone asking why I didn't do a kid, I did. Now leave me alone. And as you can see here, it says, I hereby authorize Lennox Health, Greenwich Village, to release the following information covering treatment given to me on January 2nd, 2023. She also says, I'm not trying to place the blame on anyone other than the perpetrator, who is DG Sack, aka Richie_Jiggy. However, I told my story as it happened and I didn't want to leave any parts. I don't believe Kai is to blame. However, he was involved, whether you agree or not. It's just a fact. He's the only person I knew at this party, and he's the one who told me to go upstairs where everything occurred. I don't need Kai for attention, as I get enough of it on my own, and this wouldn't be the way I would try to get it. I wish him the best, but I will not be silenced. I will not choose to exclude him out of my story for his protection. I'm choosing to protect myself this time and say what happened exactly as it did. She also posted this video last night saying his name is Jai Sek, so I guess she made a typo before, and she said apparently they gave me the wrong last name, so here's the correct one. And in this video we're gonna go through it one by one. Here's her friend Kai Cenat. As you can see, she's texting Kai Cenat in this upper left corner. She texted Kai by saying, what you find out? He said, you good? She said, not really. I want to know who it is. Can you send me the Instagram of the guy who checked up on me, please? Question mark, question mark. This shit is serious. I'm not trying to be annoying or anything, but I'm legit traumatized. I don't care if it's one of your friends and you don't want to throw them under the bus. Doesn't matter to me. He did what he did and he has to pay for that. Then Kai responded back by saying, hell no, not one of my friends. I'm still looking into it. And then also, based on her own investigative work, she managed to actually find the guy on her own who was attending the party. I'm not entirely sure where she got this photo from, but clearly I think Kai is in the middle right here. And she found the guy who allegedly her at this party, standing next to a girl, looking both down at their phones. And she decided to text this photo to Kai to point the guy out who attended his party. She said, found him in this picture. She also texted Kai a selfie of her at the hospital.
Hold on.
But clearly I think Kai is in the middle right here. And she found the guy who allegedly her at this party, standing next to a girl.
I just realized this. Look at the hair. I mean, I don't know.
At the hospital.
I don't know how long. I don't know how long the picture has been posted or none. But
can you please help me identify this guy that I sent you a pic of, because it's him. Please don't tell him anything. Like, she also said who attended his.
Because look at him. Right, so 7-Eleven. All right, 7-Eleven. All right, look at him, and then look at him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how long the picture is, but this guy doesn't look like he has any dreads. Yeah. So, and here's another picture. This guy doesn't look like he has any dreads. Let's look at a closer picture. This guy has nappy ass hair. Again, I do not know how long the picture was, whenever it was, blah 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 blah. But this guy has dreads.
To point the guy out who attended his party. She said found him in this picture. She also texted Kai a selfie of her at the hospital. She also
I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just saying, like, you could just show that you're in the hospital without doing that. That's all. But damn, it's like I feel sorry for her, but sheesh.
said, gonna be at the hospital all night, so just hit me up whenever you're ready to respond, because I'll be up. Then Kai the following morning texted her back by saying, I'm just waking up. Are you good? She responded back by saying, doing a kit at the hospital. Can you please help me identify this guy that I sent you a pic of, because it's him. Please don't tell him anything, like don't tell him I'm at the hospital or anything. I don't want him to have time to make up a story or be on alert in case they need to investigate. It's better he does not know. And then Kai responded back with a photo of the guy who allegedly her and said, "It's him?" ? She responded back by saying, "Yes, that's the guy. Who was that?" "Okay, whatever, Kai." I guess she was waiting, but Kai didn't respond back immediately, and then she said, "Okay, whatever, Kai." Kai responded back by saying, "I'm in a meeting currently. I'm trying to find out now. Hold on." She then replied back by saying, "No, it's dead ass him." And she texted Kai a photo of this guy's.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Hmm. I wish there was a close-up though.
Instagram page. She also said, "I found it. Yes, it's him. I'm not slow and I remember. Me and you have lots of mutuals. They can all vouch for me. I'm not a liar about this type of shit. Don't even happen to me. Is that the guy you sent to check in on me?" ? Kai then responded back by saying, "No, the guy I sent to check on you checked up on you and left. I literally seen it with my eyes. You opened the door halfway, asked if you was good, then came downstairs." She responded back by saying, "Okay, well, that guy went in after." Kai then said, "I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know everyone at the party, so you have to bear with me." She then responded back by saying, "You're not in the same boat as me. I just had to take mad medication to make sure he ain't give me no STDs. A man who I don't even know and don't find attractive in the slightest. I've been digging through all your friends' pictures to look for this man. It's taken me an entire day and a half. I had plans in New York for the weekend and had to stop to do this. You could have made the process a whole lot easier, but you didn't help me. That's your friend, and I know I'm not, so you can defend it. I'll handle this." Kai responded back by saying, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She then responded back by saying, "I'm so mad right now. You don't even understand. This is sick. I didn't deserve this. I did nothing to you guys." Kai then responded back by saying, "Ain't nobody defending shit. I just told you I'm about to find everything out, and that's what I've been doing." She then said, "Like, why me?" Kai then said, "Why are you saying you guys? See, I don't like you including me into something that I'm trying to figure out. Don't start doing that. What the f-?" She then texted Kai a photo of himself and the guy who allegedly her in the same photo. She then said, "That's your homie for real, bro. That's why you ain't help me. That's why you ain't go up. You knew what he was doing." Kai then said, "Yo, what the f-? I'm literally getting info as we speak. Are you crazy?"
I feel bad for Kai. And I feel bad for the girl. But like, did you just come in my chat and say, "Hey cutie"? Law. What the fuck? Why are you trolling? Anyway.
I knew what was going on. Jovi, I don't like that at all. All jokes aside, that's not cool. That's f***ed up. She then said, "LOL, I'm the crazy one, the victim in the whole situation." Okay. Kai then said, "You just sent me pics of the person and now I'm about to get both sides. I didn't know who to look for and now you pulled up pics. If you want me to help you, you can't do shit like this. What the f-?" She then responded back by saying, "I'm not on some cool shit right now. Like, do you not understand what just happened to me? I'm literally traumatized. You're not showing absolutely no sympathy. I have every right to feel and react the way I'm reacting. Like, I'm going to give you details so you know how serious it is. Your friend me in my too, and I've been bleeding ever since. Do you understand how embarrassing and how..."
Whoa.
Have every right to feel and react the way I'm reacting. Like, I'm going to give you details so you know how serious it is. Your friend to me.
Oh my God.
In my too, and I've been bleeding ever since. Do you understand how embarrassing and how dirty I feel? And you know what he said when I asked him why he did what he did? He said because I was in his bed. That's the reason why he to me, because I was asleep in his bed. That's his stupid ass excuse. Now I'm gonna pause right here and say, if this party was at Kai Cenat's place, I'm not entirely sure. The place did look kind of big, like a mansion or something. It may have been rented out, who knows? But if it turns out that this party partook at Kai Cenat's place, and this guy, Dejai Sek, said that she was sleeping in his bed, implying that he may have been living there, or may have been staying at that place, it would be kind of weird for Kai to deny the fact that this may be somebody that he's cool with or that he's friends with. Like, you're probably not gonna have a random stranger saying that this is his bed. Meanwhile, it's in your own house. That is, if the party partook at Kai Cenat's house. I mean, this entire situation is a complete mess, and you know, she seems very emotional. This does not seem like a pre-calculated plan to lie about Kai. I mean, it's possible to lie about something like this, but the fact that she has records at the hospital, she's done a rape kit, and that she's allegedly gone to the police, it's just not looking too good right now. She also said, I don't sleep around, and to be honest, if I wanted to have, I would have slept with you or some shit. I don't know who this man is. This is a complete stranger to me. Since I don't think you understand that this is not something that was consented. I didn't want him. I never flirted. I didn't do shit to deserve this, but sleep. That's all I did. I gave you a description right away and asked you to help me. And then I sent a picture from the party that the photographer took, and you just kept on ignoring me. You know he fit the description, like, come on. You could have really helped me, and you let me do this all on my own. And that is pretty much all the tweets that she's made since last night. And as of right now, as you can see, Richie_Jiggy decided to private his Instagram page, as of course there are going to be thousands of people going to his page to slaughter him. As we all know, in this modern era, the internet is the judge, jury, and executioner. And keep in mind, I'm not defending this guy in the slightest because I don't know him. He hasn't come out to explain himself. He's also privated his Instagram page, which doesn't look too good either. But here were photos of his Instagram page prior to him, you know, privating his stuff. I will say though that Kai needs to come out immediately and kind of explain his relationship to this person. Like, bro, if this ain't your boy and this is just a random person, let that be known right now, because the internet is kind of going crazy right now. But as for Kai, we have no evidence to support the fact that these people are actually friends right now. But it does look bad, and Kai needs to clear this up. But as for right now, all I can tell is Kai is doing his own thing. He hasn't spoken on it yet, according to his recent tweets. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But I do want to know your thoughts and opinions down below. Honestly, with situations like this is always very scary and confusing and a mess. And the evidence thus far does look kind of overwhelming, and this Jiggy_Rich guy just may be copping a charge soon. So yeah, kind of crazy. But anyways, I'll be trying to update you guys with any other further info that I come across, so be on the lookout for that. And until next time, stay safe out there.
That is crazy. That is insane. That is insane.